Hey, the holidays are here. We're smack in the middle of them. And everybody I know is really wondering what's going on behind the kitchen doors. Do we have the food ready? Have we figured out where we're going to eat? Do we even know what we're doing? Days before the holidays begin here. We're going to find out from the man who's been plotting this and planning this for years. He has it all figured out.
Sure.
Welcome, Chef Pascal. Welcome, sir.
You think I have it all figured
Oh,
out.
you got figured the menu out months ago. You got the
Sure.
food, the ingredients.
Yeah.
You're ready to go here.
Menus, you tweak the menu, but it's tradition. So
It is
you
tradition.
got to follow some tradition, the rules.
Or
of
do you throw it
tradition.
out and you do tandoori Indian food, or you do some crazy thing?
But I tried that before and it wasn't well received.
Well, that's great, but where's the turkey?
Where's the turkey? Not ears. Maybe a goose is fine, but a duck breast is not.
Yeah,
the
we're,
Christmas
we're
dinner.
not having pizza and we're
So-
not having tacos.
But my wife and I and our family and we have our not our Christmas routine, but we have a Christmas. I will say
Tradition, maybe?
tradition.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
totally. Same with the food. Same for the getting together.
Here's my Christmas tradition. Oh my God, it's Christmas morning, and we're still wrapping the presents. The night before, we're still buying the presents. One more thing, the stores stay open till like 10 o'clock at night for people like me. Everything is chaotic. Everything's confused. Who's bringing this? Where are we going? It all changes that morning, and I'm glad when it's over because it's chaotic, and it's not what I grew up as a kid.
Yeah.
People had it planned. For weeks, they talked about who's going to bring what, where we're going to eat, what we're going to do. They started cooking the night before, all this stuff. Nah, we live in a world, it's all last
Is this
minute.
your case?
Yeah.
Because I'm like that too, and it's like a countdown. Say, how many days?
Countdown,
Christmas,
exactly.
So today I have to do this because I have a list. So I have my shopping list,
Yeah.
my prep list, and on the bottom part say gift.
Gift, yeah. I went to this year for the first time in 25 years. I know how I always missed it. South Coast Repertory is famous for their Christmas Carol, the Charles Dickens Scrooge. And boy, my grandson looked at me and said, "That's you. You're Scrooge." Bah, humbug. Just get it over with here. Here we are. This show is, we're doing this show the day before Christmas. Is everything planned? Is everything ready? Has everybody done? Am I the only one running around still not knowing what's happening
Alright,
tomorrow?
So the thing is, of course, we're all going to get nervous the day before, and even the day of the Christmas Eve, but just enjoy. Just whatever will happen. Nothing will be wrong.
That's the
You
best
just-
advice I've ever heard, and too often I don't remember that.
Yeah.
We're all trying to be perfect, and because everybody gets mad, and everybody's frustrated. Oh, I thought you were going to do this. I thought they were going to do. What do you mean they're not coming? What do you mean we're going here? What do you mean it's a change of plans? What do you mean we can't get to the group? What do you mean we didn't think of this and we're trying to run to the store? Are you still open?
Yeah, well, as a little advice or thing I've been watching and seeing, this is crazy. I won't go on the freeway the day before Christmas
Isn't it nuts?
because people are,
Frantic.
they say, because they're on the timeline is,
I'm late. Get out of the way.
late, and they have 3-4 stop before they come home. So, you know what? Just have a good get together and do the best you can. Everybody will appreciate if you bring something, or if you have friends and come and share with you.
That should be the way it is. Too often, though, we're frantically trying to make it perfect or trying to recreate something, and it's a mess. All right, so now in the restaurant business, what's it like in the world of, I wouldn't think it's a very busy day. That's not the day I would go out and eat at a restaurant.
Actually, in the many years I own the restaurant,
Pascal's, the restaurant in Orange County here.
I really tried to have a good business on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve, maybe. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but still, I gave up.
Did you? Forget
No, it's not. It's not a restaurant evening for celebration. Maybe not Sunday, but the Christmas Day brunch. So if you want to have your family getting
Maybe after
together,
you've had all that and you want to go out and
yes.
want to do something. I find I had a bar, wasn't quite the same thing in and we found in the afternoon everybody came out. They had enough of their family, they wanted to get away. So there was a crowd willing to come out Christmas afternoon or evening. We wanted to close for the whole day. We found that didn't work. But during the day, forget it. Give the day off to your employees and let them go celebrate. Did they do that with restaurants? Did you just shut down for the day?
Yeah, because you want to give the day off to your staff.
Right,
I think,
exactly.
like you want to enjoy your Christmas Day or Christmas Eve with your family if you have kids, and so that's really one day. New Year's Eve is another story, but Christmas.
New Year's Eve is another story. The two bookends to the American holidays. Maybe it sort of starts around Thanksgiving, but it's really that week between Christmas and New Year's and it starts with it's just family. Almost nobody goes out to eat on Christmas Day. Nothing's open on Christmas Day. And then New Year's, nobody's home on Christmas Day. Everybody's got to, I mean, on New Year's, everybody's got to go out.
Yeah, and so
Or someplace.
So Christmas Day, yeah, it's good actually to have family at home or to go out to a Christmas brunch in some, you know, maybe a traditional restaurant, and but also I have to say we talked about it last time about each ethnic have their own habits.
They do.
Well, even very similar. The schedule, you cannot change the schedule.
Right.
But, you know.
Although, I'll stop you for 1 second. So the show prior to yours is the Orange County Hispanic Chamber. I didn't realize that in the Hispanic tradition, Christmas Eve is when the big dinner is. It's not necessarily Christmas Day. That's when they gather
Yes.
and do the cooking and do all that. So Christmas today, this day we're doing this show, the day before Christmas, would be a day they didn't do their show live because they're home preparing and cooking for this evening's festivities.
Yeah.
That's different. For me, I'm Catholic. I went to midnight mass, but the next day was when everything was. You opened the presents, you had the food out, and all that stuff.
Actually, when I was living with my parents in France, yeah, Christmas Eve was
That was a big deal.
the big event. It was a big night, and quite a lot of fun. That's why Christmas Day you recover.
You're recovering here.
And you eat the
Interesting.
leftovers, you know.
Interesting. So the big food, the big spread would be that night. People would come over Christmas Eve, and then the next morning they'd open gifts and recover from.
But here,
the party before.
personally, because I don't have kids around me right now, so my wife and I, we have a little habit, and we won't open any gift whenever I find the time to get her some gift.
See, Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Stores are still open till 10 o'clock tonight.
And thanks for all this delivery, quick
Yeah,
delivery
a
online.
quick
no?
delivery and everything here.
But the Christmas
Amazon
Eve-
tells you that if you ordered it right now, not today,
I know
but if you
they're
ordered it
amazing.
right now, oh my God,
you
can
can
still
still
get it by
make it
Christmas.
have it
Yeah.
on deadline. It's all deadline.
It's all deadline.
And so now that we enjoy our evenings. You know, of course, there's a lot of TV network with some shows. And
Oh, yeah, all the
that, so
sappy, syrupy
it's
shows. Sorry, I'm
fun.
going to
You
be
have a
Scrooge again.
relaxed evening.
Right.
But we
The
are
Hallmark shows.
not having kids at home. It's just in the morning. We are our own kids.
Yeah. Woo.
And so we have a little bubbling late breakfast and some smoked fish and
Oh, I'm coming to your house.
some some special fish eggs and creme fraiche, and
Oh, my goodness.
and
Don't
that's-
come to my house. You won't get any of that.
that's our morning. But you come join me.
Well, I have grandkids now, so I have to open up the grandkids. So it is a kids' day. That's in my family. That's what it's always been. The adults give each other one or two gifts, but it's all a pile of toys for the kids, and they rip them all open here.
Well, except the kids, they cannot wait for the next day.
Oh no, we make them wait the next morning because they want to start opening the night because they're under the tree right now,
Yeah.
and they're already shaking them, trying to figure out what's in them.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's interesting because holidays are for family, and families are for food. So you would think restaurants sell food? More and more I'm seeing take home. They did this for Thanksgiving. You go pick up the meal from the restaurant and take it home because I don't have the time or interest or capability
Actually,
to cook it anymore.
Fortunately, yes, this is more and more available. And a lot of restaurants, a lot of bakeries, and fine, I would say fine grocery stores.
Right.
You can pre-order and pick up
Out in the desert places like Jensen's and
just
stuff.
during the day and
Right.
Christmas Eve. And so like this, I bought you because
You brought me something,
brought you something. Yeah, always Christmas time, so this
and
is
you know I like desserts.
this is an exception.
You
But-
you have the little paste. So what have you brought?
Okay, I talked to you about this. It's called the bûche de Noël, and in the US you call that the Yule log.
Yule log. I've
Yeah.
heard of it. I've never tasted
It's,
a Yule log.
Yule.
Okay.
Log.
Yeah,
So it's
Yule
like
tide.
a log of wood. And you look, this one are the mini portion one,
Uh-huh.
and they're very well decorated. And it's a kind of a little roll sponge cake with filling. This one has a raspberry filling with vanilla
And this is coming to us
cream.
courtesy of your friends at Paris Baguette.
Paris baguette, correct.
Uh,
And they do a
a-
very good job.
And they do specialize in, I'm looking at their online thing here, pre-order all your cakes. Holiday soft cream cake, mousse layer cake, red velvet cake, nutcracker blueberry chiffon
Yeah.
cake. There's one I never heard of. Nutcracker blueberry chiffon cake. And then a pound cake, or a chocolate cake, of course, hazelnut. And this is the one you're talking about, the holiday raspberry and cream French roll. That's kind of
Yes.
what this is. Or a chocolate French roll cake. So I've never had, because I'm not French, I've been around anybody that had this Yuletide cake. We had mentioned it. We were talking about different holiday traditions. What do you have? And Chef
So
says,
we're going
"I'm
to
gonna
break
bring
the
some."
rules today. We're going to have some today.
We're going
all
to
right?
eat.
Yes,
Okay.
all right.
Right.
So, but this is, I'm glad they do a little portion because,
People are going to figure out where I am.
They're
now.
not-
I'm just off camera, so I'm going to
Oh,
reach
yeah.
in.
oh, it's getting closer to the food.
Get closer to it. Can I try one here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And this is.
Have
I
good
got a
one.
fork. Okay. I reached in from the control space, and where's my little fork? So this little log.
Yes.
I should hold it back up here for the camera. There it is. You can see I'm off camera.
It's a very nice design. You have to look like almost like a
Looks like a
wood
log.
Yeah.
and it's chocolate. And what's inside?
It should be just all chocolate.
No, there's like a little white cake or some kind inside. and
Oh,
there's
yeah,
something
yeah.
else
It's a
inside.
genoise. Yes.
A what?
Genoise.
A
It's like a
genoise.
sponge cake.
Okay. Oh. This is going to be a good Christmas. Wow. That's incredibly moist. Is that the sponge cake?
Yeah.
And the chocolate is very moist. I thought it would be more like hard
No,
chocolate.
the chocolate is more of like a ganache. It's cream and chocolate. Yes.
Am I sharing this with you or am I eating the whole thing?
Well, I would like to try it a little
Mm.
bit. No,
I'm
it's
not
okay.
sure.
If you really enjoy it, just go for it. Or take some for your wife.
And she's allergic to chocolate.
Oh, how lucky you are.
I always get, they bring chocolate, I'm going to bring it back over here. That is fantastic. Wow.
So this is your first experience. So,
And what's the white one here?
and this one is a vanilla, should be vanilla raspberry. I'm not wrong.
Okay. Vanilla raspberry. So we're breaking the fourth wall. You're going to see how I just walk in from the control area here. All right, this is, that's good. That's good, but the chocolate one's heavenly. This is lighter. This doesn't.
Oh yeah, it's probably a lighter flavor.
Much lighter flavor. Not bad, but not chocolate. I'll pick the raspberry. So you're saying in France, this is a deal. Would people make their own, or they go to the local bakery?
So,
Like are your
It's
friends
a
at
little- it's too
Paris Baguette? Paris Baguette is where you got this.
It's a little bit too much work to make your own because there's different steps and
I suspect they make their own chocolate and everything here. They don't just go. I don't know how they make this. but
actually
that tastes exceptionally good chocolate.
we have bakery on every corner of the village.
Yeah, in
So
France.
everybody is kind of competitive,
And where is Paris Baguette? We'll give them a shout out here.
This one in Orange County is in Orvang,
Okay.
like on Orvang Avenue, and it's called. It's inside. You believe it or not, inside a Korean store called
What?
called Zion.
Is it like a shopping center?
Yeah,
Korean?
and
Oh,
it's-
Zion, the big giant.
Yeah.
Is that up off of
It's a-
University or something?
It's Orvang
What's the cross street?
Avenue on Yale.
Irvine Yale. So it's really in the heart of the area. And there's a Korean market. There's Zion.
Yeah, and the bakery is a French bakery. It's
Inside
really
a
good.
Korean. Okay.
And
Only in Orange
all
County.
the pastries and the bread there, amazing, and even their coffee,
We got some coffee and everything
Yeah.
here.
And so, all right. So I bought this as a sample.
Yes.
So
My first ever Yule log. We're celebrating French tradition today here because it's Chef Pascal's show. So as we sit here the night before Christmas, the day before Christmas, why not eat and dine and talk some more about holidays?
you remember the French name?
No.
A bûche de Noël. Bûche de Noël.
Bush?
Bûche, bûche, bûche.
How would you spell it? Bush.
B-U-C-H-E.
B-U-C. Bush?
Bûche.
Noel, obviously,
Noël.
meaning Christmas.
So,
Bush. Okay.
Normally, you find in bakeries, and there's several other bakeries that do that in Orange County, but the one I went on visit, they were much larger, and they're not as elegant as this, but probably as good, but they usually are like 8 to 10 inch long.
Oh, longer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a royal log.
So would you do me a favor in the new year, since we sampled them, bring them in sometime, and let's talk about how does a French bakery
Sure.
work here in Orange County? Because I'm curious, because is there a French population here in Orange County? I don't really know anybody who's French.
What?
There's a Korean population, there's an Asian population, a Chinese population, there's a Mexican population, there's a Philippine population, there's a big Iranian population. There's lots of ethnic populations in Orange County. I don't see a big French.
It is known that a lot of our friends from Asia
Uh-huh.
love French food.
That's true. Partly because, like in Vietnam, that was
And
colonized by the French.
apparently in Korea, in the big cities, there's several French bakery
That surprises me. Okay.
and doing very well
Because
there.
there's no colonial connection. The French didn't.
Well, yeah, we used to have in Vietnam.
Vietnam, certainly, yeah.
But that's in Korea, it's so different.
So
there.
that struck me when I came to California. I'd never had Vietnamese food, never met anybody from Vietnam. The largest population of people outside of Vietnam
Yeah.
is here in Orange County. Maybe Houston's another big group, but here is one of the largest populations of expatriates. The South, when the South fell, they all were brought here, fled here.
Yeah,
And
and
there's-
most of them used to learn French at school
Absolutely.
and go to a French.
So when they've taken
school.
me to French or to Vietnamese restaurants, of which there are many, Little Saigon and all these areas, tons of French. The whole banh mi, that
Yeah.
sandwich is really just French baguette with other ingredients in
yeah,
it.
yeah, totally.
I'll tell you something funny here. So I'm a good American suburban kid. My grandkids are being raised the same way down in South County, suburbia. what's their favorite food? Pizza, McDonald's, hamburgers, whatever, typical hot dogs. And so I took my grandson, the older one, 11-year-old, to a really good. You had told me to go there, Shuck, because I like oysters and other things right here in Orange. Another one we should have in sometime. One of the few really authentic oyster bars around. And as part of it, this is his initiation. He's got to try some of the stuff here that he didn't know he could eat. Clams, oysters, things like that. They serve baguettes of French bread.
Yeah.
Dip it in the soup, dip it in the sauce, whatever. And it, of course, has lots of gooey butter in it and everything. He was in heaven. And I said, "You're 11. I've never given you a French baguette before." Never. Never heard of it, never seen it. You don't get it at McDonald's, Grandpa. They don't have French baguettes.
Even in the U.S., you create a French dip,
Yeah, French dip, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever been up? Is that still around the place, Philippe's, up in
Yeah.
downtown LA,
I'm
where they
not
invented
sure.
the
I
French
heard
dip?
some rumors they may close or not, but it's one of the oldest restaurants in downtown Los
I
Angeles.
believe it goes back to like the turn of the century or
Oh
something.
yeah,
Turn
right
of the
by
last century.
the train station. It's amazing.
Yeah. I've been there once. It's crazy.
Sawdust on the floor.
Yeah,
Best
and
sandwiches.
supposedly they were the first place to do the French dip. I
Yes.
thought that was a real dish, but they started dipping it in the sauce, and
Mm-hmm.
they pioneered that here. Well, I tell you that when I've gone to a few places that have French influence, like New Orleans, however you say that, New Orleans.
Nouvelle Orleans.
Yes, however you said it. Obviously, the French influence is everywhere, and as you said, pastry shops, bread shops.
We give it
bakeries.
away, by the way.
You freely share
Yeah.
it with everybody here. Tell me about your friend who came in from Orange County Baking. Today is the day that they're doing one of the rare chances to do a pop-up shop.
Actually, we do it on the 24th.
Well, we're airing. We're not really supposed to be telling. We're pre-taping this, but you are, because you're
Yeah,
really going
well,
to be
today,
there.
yeah, that's
So this will be
today,
running
yeah.
on the 24th here today.
Yeah,
And
so
you can go. And where is it? Over in Santa Ana somewhere?
it's in Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
And look it up. Orange County Baking Company. is that?
OC Baking Company.
And there's a one day. They do it once or twice a
One
year.
day we get together. We have a restaurant and a food vendor cater, and we each bring their own Christmas specialty, and also, of course, dozen of different type of fresh baked bread.
But the public can
there's-
come and take.
Oh yes, open
sample.
to the public, and you can pack up on bread for you, for your family.
Well,
and-
since we're pretending that we were doing this live, we're really pre-taped this the weeks before. So today, that's why we did it, because you're really there today
Yeah.
with several other chefs
Yeah.
at this pop-up in Orange, OC Baking Company.
yes.
Listen to the episode. This is the guy who supplies all the baked goods to the Montage hotels
Yeah.
and the fancy restaurants.
He's the
and
number one.
you used
wholesaler
to
baker.
get your bread from him, all the little
No,
dinner
fine.
rolls
Yeah.
and the breads and all
On
the
my baguettes too.
your baguettes.
It was all sourdough with
Yes, real
with
sourdough.
fresh sourdoughs. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a guy who does it. You can't go buy his stuff at the public, sorry. But once or twice a year he does it. This is
Yes.
one of the days.
We do before Thanksgiving and before Christmas.
Yeah. So if you're hearing this show at the normal time at 1 o'clock, is it still there or have they closed? Was it just in the morning?
Maybe right there.
Right at on the line.
But I will. I'm sure.
Well, we'll promote it
We'll
early. They
post
should
it.
go and check that out. So they can meet you.
He-
Will you be there? They can meet the Chef Pascal. They don't have to just hear him.
Sure.
They can shake your
I'm
hand.
selling my coffee.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tell us about your coffee. We have a little.
Oh, yeah.
We never plug your own products here, but you have a line of coffee.
You have a line of coffee which very popular. Actually, I did a packaging today because people want to give my coffee away for the end of your gift, and
Makes
so
sense.
it's all 1 pound bag. So
And what makes your coffee so special? What's different about your
because
coffee?
my name is on the bag.
Well, that alone is worth the price of paying for it. But is there some special
yeah.
blend or some beans or something?
The
that you do?
blends actually, because I used to have.
Because my name's on it. That's why they buy it. My name's on it. It's just coffee. We take Starbucks coffee and we just put my name on
I'm
it
not.
here.
I'm not arrogant. I'm just Chef Pascal. But
You and all the other branders now. It has nothing to do with the ingredients, just your name and pictures on the package now.
and,
You and Wolfgang, right?
yes, and the beans are a very good special selection, mostly from Central America,
Okay.
Guatemala, from even Mexico, Colombia,
all
yes,
that.
and but the key is the roasting point.
Okay.
Right.
So there's a
I
difference.
won't say any names about the coffee, but I don't like too dark roast coffee because most of the beans are burnt
Yes, right.
and you eat almost charcoal. You don't want that. And the reason I could not drink that anymore because I had some little acid
Reflux and stuff. Yeah, right.
and so my
You and half the world, right?
yeah, exactly. My doctor says stop drinking coffee. Well, it's hard. Not that I drink a lot, but I like my little espresso after my lunch, and
Demi-tasse.
demi-tasse. Yeah. and but so let's come up with a selection of beans, small beans, so they roast faster, and we roast them to a point like 80% of the full roasting, so it's still oily, and you'll see the color is more brown than dark.
See, there's more than his name on it. He's doing something here.
Oh, and in the back labels is a whole story about that,
So where can they find? It just says
online at Pascal, pascalcuisine.com.
Pascal Cuisine, Pascal, pascalcuisine.com. You can order the special coffee. You can hire. Do you ever do Christmas meals? Do people still hire? You don't do that anymore. Do you go out
No,
and cook
actually,
meals for
let me come back to the coffee. You cannot really buy totally directly because I don't have a basket on my website.
Right.
But there is a contact, phone number, email, and you just shoot me through a square. You just shoot me the request, and then we get it to you. Or mail it, deliver, or you pick it up.
Deliver. You're not going to drive up to my driveway and drop it off.
I've done that. Hey,
Wow. That would be worth it. Buy a package just to have him drive over to your house.
We have a
bring
little chat. and so
That'd be
like
cool.
today, the clients just got 10 bags. So my regular coffee was good for dripping or French press, was the best thing. It's all beans. So it's called Café Maison.
Okay.
I mean house blend. Maison is house. Café Maison. But also have espresso.
What does maison mean? Because I just
House. Your home.
Oh, house.
My
okay.
maison.
Right.
My home.
My maison.
Yes, and then you also have espresso blend, and also on request I do have decaf espresso. Not as everybody's favorite, but my decaf espresso is probably the best decaf coffee you can drink.
Well, that's the best oolog I've ever had. I can safely say because I've never had one. So that is.
But we
absolutely
miss
the
the
best.
espresso.
We need the espresso.
Yeah.
A little sip, why do you have to do it in a tiny little cup? I never understood why the French and all the Europeans have to drink it.
Because
little.
we just sip it on the,
We
it's
wanna
like a little.
chug it. We put it in a thermos and we chug it here.
No. That's well, we got that mostly from the Italian as well.
Yeah.
That you have a little.
And you have to stick your finger up in
Yeah,
this little teeny tiny cup, and you.
Yes. It's elegant,
Elegant.
and you don't need 8 ounces or 10 ounces of coffee, And even when I order coffee, I order the small
Yeah,
size
right,
because
that's
that's plenty.
And that's what you get. You go to Starbucks or whatever, you get a big jug of coffee here.
Well,
you fill
it's
up a
not really a
thermos.
jug of coffee. It's like 20% of it is coffee, the rest is milk.
Well, that's, if it's for me,
So-
'cause that's the only way I can drink coffee. I'm sorry, it's got to have milk and sugar and so much stuff.
Yeah,
It doesn't so sweet, doesn't taste like coffee.
But at
anymore.
home, when I make my own coffee, I like to use milk. Actually, between you and I use either almond milk,
There you
it's
go.
very
You're
healthy.
getting better. Okay, not
and
cow milk.
if you don't want to have too much dairy for digestion. Goat milk is really good for you.
That one I've never tried, but we drink
It's
almond
not
milk at home.
strong. It's not people say, "Oh, this will be too strong."
We
no?
drink almond milk at home. That's what we do.
Almond milk is perfect.
I like the taste of it too now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so well, thank you for taping this interview, talking about the holiday,
Oh,
telling us
I
about
want to talk one more thing.
One more thing.
He's too busy, but I wanted to bring in a very good friend of mine, chef, who was, for me, I discovered his restaurants called Trattoria Trullo. It's in Mission Veo.
What's it called?
Trullo.
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 Okay, I don't know it.
And he's so a purist of Italian cuisine. And for me, I vote him at my favorite Italian restaurant here.
Bruno's not going to like that. Bruno
No,
Serrato
I like
from
Bruno. I have
Lighthouse.
other places that I really like. I did blogs on them, so I will never talk about the restaurant I don't like. But Trollo is really the man, owner and chef is really a purist, and he makes those panettone.
I don't even know what that is.
Panettone is a typical Christmas traditional fruitcake, Italian fruitcake.
Oh boy, usually fruitcakes were the laughing stock in my family. They were
Yeah,
dry.
no,
They were.
No, this one is
Nobody
more
wanted to eat it.
as big as a giant can, and then he let it grow, and it's so moist and fluffy, and he make his own candied fruit.
Wow.
So it's so good.
So the coming year, 2026, we're going to see what more restaurants. I've already got a couple lined up for you, some interesting things. What I find interesting about this show, and we'll leave with this, is that it's not just about a fancy restaurant. It's about the whole world of what goes on behind the kitchen door, and more than ever, that has changed. People are cooking at home, so they don't go out at all. And you had really fine diners at home. The guy he says as good as any chef, but he's just cooks for his friends. That capability, the equipment's there. You can get the ingredients there, the things you couldn't do before. There are more and more chefs coming up. You're teaching at Saddleback Culinary Institute, part of Saddleback College, and their new spectacular thing over by the whatever it says, the Tustin Air Base or whatever.
It's called the ATEP. ATEP.
Yeah, ATEP, whatever that stands for. And that center where they're doing automotive technology and restaurant technology and all this stuff here. Many of those kids will never work at a restaurant. They want to be a influencer. They want to open up their own coffee line. They want to have a food truck. They want to have a pop-up. They want to do private chefs. You've explored all those worlds and options that probably you never thought of when you were coming up.
Yes, I'm totally fine with that, because more diversity that is of work and on job that's connected to food and the restaurant industry, it does help the industry, and it helps also. You have the farming. You have for better farming, better eating,
Right.
And then we will talk. My big thing for next year: talk about eating well.
Eating well.
Not just well eating well.
I hope you'll get somebody from the Ecological Center to come in, because that's their whole pitch. Don't just eat better, eat good. Food is medicine. Food is...
and my goal is to really help people to see, maybe they can ask, how can I eat better?
Yeah.
What do you suggest? So, if you eat well, you live better.
I hope you will reach out to the executive chef at the new spectacular UCI hospital nearby here, because one of their pitches on their pamphlet is, we don't just have hospital food. We don't just have dull, bland, basic stuff. And you were fortunate enough, we've talked about, you had, went through cancer, and they saved you, and you went through this, and you talked about how good the food was.
And the chef is really good, and they just opened last week.
Yes, an all-electric hospital.
Yes.
That's another thing. So things like that you wouldn't normally expect to see. This isn't just a dining show. Yes, we will show some fine dining and some fun dining, but it's about the whole gamut, from food trucks to Michelin star restaurants and everything in between here. There is a whole world going on behind the kitchen doors these days here, more than I've ever seen in my life here.
And kudos to UCI that they embrace meal service.
Yes.
To give the patient, the opportunity to eat better, even they are in
Why am I
hospital.
going to save you and operate on you and cure you from cancer or help you overcome some serious disease if I'm just going to feed you with bad food, bland food?
Well, that's an
Well,
opportunity to send you when you have a chance to go back home, and maybe you remember say, oh,
exactly.
maybe it should be part of the nursing program just to teach the patient how to eat better.
There you go. So from that to this, from fun Yule logs the day before Christmas, our thanks to you all for listening in to this past year. I'm excited to see where we're going in the new year. Such a pleasure having Pascal in here,
Thank you.
one of the goats, the greatest of all time here, certainly in Orange County. And I look forward to hearing more stories from the past and more visions for the future. Where
And
we're
like
going.
for other product, this has a lot of sugar, so eat with moderation.
Yes, right, exactly. That's my problem. I could eat sugar all day long, and like most Americans here. So thank you for coming
Thank
in
you.
and doing this show the day before Christmas. You're really off right now up at OC Bacon Company, selling your coffee and
Yes.
doing a pop-up up there. But you're going to keep alerting us to food courts, food trucks, fine dining, fun stuff,
Yes.
alternative paths for kitchens and chefs and all sorts of things as we continue to explore.
Chef food line as well.
Yeah, exactly. So join us. Thank you. My tip of the hat. I'm going to sign off now
And
because
Merry Christmas and Happy Days to all of you.
and I'm going to go finish this Yule log right now. Even though they're supposed to eat it in moderation, I'm going to eat it all right now here. Thank you so much for coming in, and thanks for this wonderful year of show. I look forward to next year's. I think
too.
could be even
Thank
more
you.
interesting as we go on this adventure we call Behind the Kitchen Doors. Join us as we continue this exploration behind the kitchen doors throughout Orange County and Southern California as we explore the vendors, the creators, the growers, the purveyors, everybody who's making food more interesting than it's ever been, I think. All that and more on Orange County's only community conversation. Right here on Orange County's only community station, OC Talk Radio, streaming live from our studios here at the University of California, Irvine's Beale Applied Innovation.